Five-star restaurants and schools don't usually have much in common, but on Kangaroo Island, both work hand in hand to produce some very tasty results. Students breed barramundi at school that are then sold onto a restaurant for their award-winning menu. And chefs say it's some of the best fish they can find. Here's Eloise with more.
It's a super fancy restaurant serving some five-star food.
All right, so here we have the pan-roasted local barramundi with the organic celeriac puree.
So lots of people wouldn't expect that the fish in this dish is actually produced by kids. Here at Pandana on South Australia's Kangaroo Island, kids don't just learn in the classroom. It's one of the oldest agricultural schools in Australia, and farming's one of their major subjects. So, along with reading books, they also feed chooks. And they have their very own fish farm. Inside these tanks, they're raising barramundi. And it's a really big job. They need to feed them, keep their tanks running, and make sure they don't eat each other. Wait, what?
They have a tendency of eating each other when they get to a certain size. So a fish of, say, 60 centimetres will eat something up to 2/3 of its size. So you got to get the big ones out and move into the right size tank, otherwise you have problems there.
They also use the wastewater from the fish farms here in an aquaponics garden. The water's got heaps of nutrients in it, so it's great for growing herbs and veggies. And just like the Barra farm, the kids have helped design it, and it's their job to fix it when things go wrong. The kids say they're learning heaps.
Okay, girls, what's going on here? What part of the nitrogen cycle are we testing?
We're doing nitrate at the end of the cycle.
At the end of the cycle?
Yeah.
Testing and treating the water teaches them chemistry. There's lots of maths in all the measurements they take. And they learn all about the life cycle of barramundi, which is biology.
Practical learning is, I find that so much easier than assignments. Like, you're doing assignments after, but it's easier to learn with practical things because you can actually understand and see like what you're doing, and it's funner to be out of the classroom than behind a door at a desk.
Back at that fancy Kangaroo Island restaurant, a delivery of the school's fish comes in every week. The chef says it's some of the best barra they can find.
They're doing an excellent job. The quality is amazing. It's as good a quality as anything I've seen. I mean, we get them one day after processing, so they are as fresh as fish you'll see. And we really rate the barramundi.
To be able to get fish from a rural school like ours to one of the high-class restaurants/hotel, it's quite impressive. We're very proud of that.
And it's a dish definitely worth an A+.